It's Lorraine Pursell. Welcome. Fairy Godmother Monday. Hey. So, little bit of a different format today. I am your fairy godmother, just to be really clear about that. 27 years, almost 30 years, almost 28. 3 decades, almost 3 decades of counseling and coaching women around the world. And my own experience, I've found that we lose ourselves so easily. And as your fairy godmother, I'm going to help you come back to you today. But I'm going to explain a little bit about my journey and what that's been like, and why I left my beautiful house with a beautiful husband. And I need to go get my water. Where is it? And that's not to say that you will need to leave your beautiful house with your beautiful husband. It's just what I needed to do. But I felt completely stifled. I felt, I felt very controlled by not only the relationship, but by the church that I was in. I was in a charismatic Christian church, and it was very cult-like, and I had no freedom. And so I couldn't express myself. And so I remember the pain I felt with not being able to be more of me. And I don't know if you're feeling that ever, but as women we do, because we are trained, we are conditioned to give and give and give and give and give and give and give beyond, give to our own hurt. It's bullshit. If you are finding yourself in this situation, it is not your fault. Hi, honey. It is not your fault. In fact, if we take care of ourselves, we are called selfish, and it's very, very confusing. Hi, Rike. Good morning in Brazil. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So my message is all about us coming out and being more of us. I started putting the comments, coming out and being more of you, but I don't mean it in the gay way of coming out, but it's how do we be more of us when we find ourselves in relationships and in situations that are so stifling and so withholding of who we are just to cope. How do we come back to a place of being more of us? How do we come back to a place of being more of us? How do we come back to that place of really being us for the first time? And especially as women, it is so tricky. It is so tricky. Hi, Janine. I'm so happy you're here. I've missed you, sister. Like when I was back in my beautiful house with a beautiful husband, and I used to have so much emotional pain because I couldn't express who I was. I was actually in the church I was in, I was forbidden to express who I was, because that was to be an unsubmissive woman. That shows you where I came from, man. And I remember just feeling so much despair. I love you too, sister. Feeling so much despair, just giving up in hopelessness because I couldn't be me. It hurt down to my bone. And then there was one defining moment. I remember laying in bed at night after he'd go to bed, after he'd go to sleep, and just saying, this is going to sound really awful, okay? But I would just say, God, I know you're going to kill him tomorrow so I can be free of this relationship. I just know that you're going to kill him. I'm going to get a visit from the Highway Patrol, and they're going to say, your husband died. I'm like, I mean, that was how despairing I was, and how little I felt that I could speak up, that I had to hold all of that inside of me. So I don't know where your situation is, but I just felt so trapped. And when I broke loose, I went on to a series of other relationships that were, good morning, Hope, were less and less of controlling, but still controlling. And so I had to just keep watching this until now I am completely single and free. And it doesn't mean that there aren't good men out there and there aren't good relationships. And I'm not saying that your path is going to be my path. But I have not been able to find a man that I want to be with, that's worth it for me to be with, because I cannot not be me. And like I said, I just haven't found that person yet. I know they exist, but I'm also in this place where Joey, good morning. I don't want to have a relationship. I'm just so happy by myself. I am like a self-contained unit, and it feels so good not to depend on a man for finances, not to depend on a man for emotional support. No, I have sisters that I do that with. And so, like I said, I don't know what your situation is, but being us is really tricky in this world, especially for women, because we are conditioned to lose ourselves. We are praised for losing ourselves. We are praised for not overgiving. We are praised for going beyond what's comfortable. And I then went on, after I left my ex-husband, I went on to get my bachelor's degree and my master's in marriage, family, and child counseling. And I've been coaching women and their families all over the world for almost 3 decades now, bringing everybody really back to themselves. Not just the women, but everybody. So everybody has a voice. But when you, I feel the same way, sis. I'm so happy being one with myself. Yeah. And really, the truth is, only from this place can you have a good relationship, because otherwise it's going to be codependent, it's going to be icky, it's going to be sticky, it's going to be, it's really truly the only base that you can have a great relationship, where it's not like this, where one person's above the other. It needs to be like this, 2 people linking arms. And I just haven't found anybody that fits that bill yet, or is worth it to me to give up my space. And I kind of refuse to give up my space, because I just really like my own space. To not have to answer to somebody, to not have to say where I'm going or where I'm going to be, when I'm going to be back. It's just so perfect. But the self-love journey is the journey to not abandon yourself. It's the journey away from abandonment, away from self-abandonment. The worst abandonment is self-abandonment. The worst abandonment is self-abandonment. And when you're at a crossroads and you're not listening to who you are, you're not hearing your own feelings, when we say no to ourselves, that is the worst abandonment. Has anybody ever felt this? Where you've abandoned yourself, denied yourself for somebody else, be it your children, your husband, your boyfriend, your friend. Once in a while, it's okay to go off center, but we need to get back. And it's the getting back back to ourselves. The getting back that is the aligning point. And, those times are the crux. Do you love yourself enough to be able to come back to yourself, to be able to come back to center, to be able to come back to who you are? Do you love yourself enough to be able to come back to center and come back to who you are? And can you? Do you know how to do that? Because without support, you cannot do it. I mean, you can try, you can monkey around with it, but we are social creatures, and without that support, we are kind of marooned. and we're left to our own devices. And if you don't have, Hope says, this resonated with you today. I feel hopeless in my current relationship. We are near the end, and it's fucking scary. Yes. Yeah, it is. It really is. And you might ask yourself, what's scary about it? Because that's the question. What is scary about it? You know you'll be able to survive on your own. You have a great job, Hope. It's just washing out that identity of, being coupled, being with a partner, all that stuff, and just being comfortable being with yourself is really big. It's really big. Being comfortable being with yourself is the big thing. It's the self-love journey. It's the self-love journey. It's not getting the hair and the nails done. It's not, although that could be great. For the guys, it's not the fishing trip, although that can be nice. But it's old conditioning, it's old DNA, and I'm here to invite you to come out of it. I'm here to invite you to come out of it as your fairy godmother and let you know that it will be okay. I've never been alone. Sounds kind of lame, but yeah, it's very easy. It's very easy, Hope, to get into that, right? It doesn't sound lame at all. And again, none of this is our fault because we have been conditioned. We have been praised for overgiving and being a doormat. We have been praised for overgiving and being a doormat. So it's coming back to the self-love journey and staying in that. And cleaning out, throwing away, and packing. Yay, Vicky! So you come by it honestly, meaning you've been trained this way. That it's the way it's supposed to be. You always see people together, I personally prefer eating out in restaurants by myself. There was a time when I felt awkward, I think in my 30s, but now I really enjoy my own company so much that I don't like to share it. I enjoy my own company so much that I don't like to share it. Does that sound funny? It's very interesting. So, as we breathe in and ground to Mother Earth and connect, not wanting to end on bad terms either. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be on bad terms at all. It doesn't have to be on bad terms at all. Just, look, you and I both know this is the end of it. Better sooner than later, and dragging this out. Or whatever feels right for the timing. Yes. So as we are grounding to Mother Earth, meaning you're breathing in and out of your heart, and sending a grounding cord down to Mother Earth. Vicki, I've been single for 18 years. I get it. I don't think I could live with anybody. It's my way. Yeah. And that's the way men have been forever. It's kind of got to be their way, stereotypically. Not with all men, but stereotypically. That's how men are conditioned. Mother Earth, be your own light. Ooh, yes. So what's Mother Earth's message to you? Mother Earth saying, preach it. Okay. And then as we come up to our body, I want you to, in a counterclockwise spin of white, gold, and pink light, I want you to reconnect to your dream, that vision of yourself, that place that you want to go. Maybe, Hope, it's you being single and free. And your relationship ending on a good note. Vicki, you moving in, smoothly. I know what my dream is. It's to impact millions for good. So we're going to hold our dream in the quantum field of all possibilities. Hold our dream in the quantum field of all possibilities. hold our dream in the quantum field of all possibilities. Put your hand on your heart and on your chest and your stomach, and say, I say yes to me. I say yes to me and my desires. And this is the walk that we walk in the self-love journey, is saying yes to us and our desires, getting free from the entanglements, cutting the cords of the codependency so that we can be free to be us. And then embarking on the self-love journey. That's what it's all about, the self-love journey. So just reconnect to your dream right now. That dream maybe that you had when you were a little girl or little boy, for Joey, Enrique. What was that dream? What was that thing that you saw? The essence of the thing that you saw. Maybe not the thing, but the essence of the thing. What was the essence of the thing? Mine has always been to be of impact. To have positive impact on lots and lots of people. So you're actually going to feel yourself in that situation. You're going to feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. You're going to be experiencing it in the future tense, but now. What it will be like in the future, but you're going to experience it now. So let's just connect with that. Breathe into it. This takes courage, as does the self-love journey. Sister, and you have impacted so many because what you teach others, like myself, I teach others, and I love you and thank you every day. Lorraine's teaching of something go through me. Something go through me. I love you and thank you. I believe in me. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Vicki. Thank you. Hope, maybe forever I believed in marriage, family, and nurturing, not to be just single. It doesn't make me happy to think it. Maybe that's why things are the same. It doesn't mean you have to be single, but Hope, we have to have a relationship with ourselves first before those things can be good. So you can do it while you're in relationship. Like you can be in your relationship with your person that you're with right now and still be in your self-love journey and see how that works out. You do not have to leave. You do not have to leave. But be in your self-love journey of being more and more and more of you. That's why I titled this today, Be More of You. Be more of you. Be more of you. Be more of you. So if you can be more of you in your relationship, then great. You might just play with that. Especially if it's too traumatizing. You don't have to rip the stitches out. That's not the point. It took me 4 years to divorce because I wanted to go slowly so that all of us could heal. I also only like good endings. I don't like bad endings. So you're right on. You're totally right on. So in the Women's Self-Love Journey program, we have this sisterhood. We're like-minded sisters that are exactly where you are joining forces and supporting each other. The Women's Self-Love Journey program. I developed these modules because it was what I needed to come out of my dark period. And it is just so comprehensive, completely supportive, and completely educational, all one way. You're going to feel supported, you're going to feel educated, you're going to know the next steps to take in each module in the self-love journey, in the self-love journey, in the self-love journey. And really cool bonus is we have live video calls every other week where we get to interact. I get to see you. I get to hear your issues. I get to coach you. And it's just a beautiful thing. Totally beautiful thing. So if you want more information on that, we are offering a free empowered self-love call. And if you are, it takes an investment in yourself to come up to a bigger level. I've never been able to do it completely alone. I've always had coaches in my life that have gotten me to the next step, because I needed to have their faith in me to take the next, to see that there was more to my life, to see that I could be more. So if you would like one of these calls, the link is in the description. It's womensselflovejourney.com/free call. WOMENSELFLOVEJOURNEY.com/free call. And if it seems like you're a match for the program, we're going to talk to you about it, but understand that there's an investment for the program. It's not free. But the program is amazing. The program is completely transformational and life-changing. Comes from my, years of experience with coming out of my own dark journey into the light, and all the things that supported me to get there. And now we've got this fellowship of women that it's been going on for 7 years now, and now the beginning founding members are they're going on to live their great big life. They really are, and it's so encouraging. So it's staying the course, staying the course, staying the course, staying the course, staying the course. Vicki, my mom always said, you have to be happy with yourself because no one will make you happy before then. Yes. And I found out she had been married twice before my dad, and I never knew that until after she passed. And Dad didn't know one of them. Wow. It's not first come, first serve with the man and woman thing. Love yourself first always. Yes, 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 yes. In fact, if you don't love yourself first, there is a big danger for women and the earth angel type men to be really taken advantage of by narcissistic type people. Does that make sense? Who here has had that situation where we have been taken advantage of by narcissistic type people? Like they can just read us, that we are sweet and kind and nice, and they're like, okay, great, now we're going to use them to do our selfish bidding. So this call is for those who are ready to take the next step. It's called the Empowered Self-Love Coaching Call. And you're gonna find out where you are in your self-love journey and find out the next empowered steps to take to get onto your next level. And then if it seems like you're a fit for the program and ready to invest in yourself, we're going to talk to you about the Women's Self-Love Journey program. And it would be my absolute thrill to invite you into that program because it is life-changing. And you know what? This is our one and only life. This is our one and only life. We don't know about the other ones, but this is the one we're in now. And are you living it to your fullest? Are you in your full expression? Are you loving yourself fully? This is what the program is all about. So, yes, Vicki, I have so many times and always felt alone and not happy when I was single, not no more. Yeah, free to be me. Yeah, yeah, because there's the cultural conditioning that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and it's like, no, I don't put my eggs in that basket anymore. I'm loving me. I love the background sound behind you, calming. Yeah, I just discovered this. I have it on YouTube. It's 0.1 hertz. I think it's 0.1 hertz. Let's see what it is. Oh, 432 hertz. I think that is manifestation. Perfect for today. So hold your dream. Hold your dream and feel it now. See yourself in a fully empowered state. See yourself in a fully empowered state. What does that person look like? How do they hold themselves? How do they carry themselves? As your fairy godmother, I am telling you that this is your destiny. This is who you are destined to be. Don't be afraid of it, and you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, 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 yes. Put your hand on your heart and on your gut and say, I say yes to me. 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 I say yes to my desires. Say, I am sovereign. I pledge allegiance to myself. I am a sovereign nation. I pledge allegiance to yourself. I am a sovereign nation. And just imagine what it would feel like if you were completely free to be 100% you. Wow. And shining in all your beauty and all your glory. What would that feel like? And just feel it and imagine it now. Just let that bloom into fullness. Let that just bloom into fullness. And if this call is resonating with you, go ahead and register for this call. It's at womensselflovejourney.com/free call. Let's see, can I copy this? Oh, it can. Yeah, that's awesome. It's called the Empowered Self-Love Call. Here we are. Awesome. The Empowered Self-Love Call. And we would love to share time with you. And you're going to find out where you are in your self-love journey and what one or two of your next steps are to become more empowered into your self-love. And continue today to hold this vision in your heart. Continue to play act as if you are that person. And remember, it's not your fault wherever you are right now. Wherever you are right now, it is not your fault. We have been conditioned by the church, by our parents, by well-meaning others. It's all we have known as a civilization. Okay, cool. Feeling so calm with your voice, teachings, and background. Thank you, sister, for starting my morning with peace. Yes, sounds great. Sounds great. Remind me if I forget. So my whole mission and purpose is to have people be more of them, to empower themselves. And I am here with you every Monday and Friday, Fairy Godmother Monday, where we hold the vision of our higher self. Remember, this too shall pass, and believe in you, yes. And then Friday, Body Talk Friday, High Vibe Friday, where we get into our bodies, we scan our 50 trillion cells and align with that. And thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you on Friday, if not before. And remember, unless you have self-love, you have nothing else. Without self-love, you have nothing to give. And that's not what any of us want. So if this is speaking to you, to register for the call, go directly to that link. It's in the description and I dropped it in the comments. And go ahead and book a call. And you'll find out where you are in your self-love journey and what your next 1 or 2 steps are. And if it seems like a fit for the investment for the program, we're going to talk to you about that. And it's just the place to be. It's truly the place to be. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for showing up for you. It's important to show up for you. More than anything else, showing up for you. Oh, and this week is the Women's Self-Love Journey Call. Those of you who are in the program. We are on, I think I'm not sure what module. Let's see what module we're doing this week. So it's this Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Seeing which module we're going to be discussing. Deeper into confidence. That's going to be good. Deeper into confidence. So how do we take what we've learned so far and go deeper into confidence with it? So this would be a perfect week to start because we are going to be on our call this week. All right. I will see you on Friday, if not before. Those of you in the Journey program, I will see you on Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. And I love you, and I want you to have courage. I want you to know that you can do it. And if you're watching the replay, please put a comment in so that I can see that you were here. Okay, I love you. And I'll see you Friday, if not before. Bye-bye.